Come see us on tour in Syracuse, New York, Atlantic City, Levittown, New York, Cohoes, New York, Los Angeles, Bakersfield, San Jose, Buffalo, Toledo, Montreal, and Toronto. Go to jimmydore.com for the cheapest tickets.
It's a hard time for Democrats. Their approval rating is at a record low. There's infighting. People are mad at Chuck Schumer because he caved to Trump over a budget bill. But there's one man coming to the rescue. His name is Cory Booker. Cory Booker makes longest Senate speech in 25-hour stand against Trump. That's right. Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey broke the record for a Senate filibuster by speaking for 25 hours straight. No bathroom breaks. Breaking the record.
Or astronaut diapers?
I don't know how he did it, but he did
You know
it.
what this is? This is like when Chappelle and Chappelle was doing sets that lasted all night, and then he'd go to take the audience to breakfast. But you're watching Chappelle all night. I mean, first of all, nothing should take more than 2 hours, but the only person that you should never do that, but the only person that I could conceive of that where it would be interesting at all would be Chappelle. Definitely wouldn't be Cory Booker complaining about Trump.
Definitely not Cory Booker, because what did he really talk about? No one can even say. This is from the BBC. The New Jersey Democrats' marathon address, a symbolic protest against Donald Trump, in which he warned of a grave and urgent moment in American history, ended after 25 hours and 4 minutes. Although it was not a filibuster, it held up legislative business in the Republican-controlled Senate. So technically, actually, it was not a filibuster. It was just a marathon speech that.
Right. It did not count for anything on any level. That's the main thing to keep him.
100%. Well, but Kurt, not everyone agrees with this. Here's the headline from Time Magazine column. Cory Booker reminds Democrats what fighting back looks like.
Come on. That's why they stopped voting for you, idiots. That's because it looks like that.
Here's Slate. Booker's 25-hour untelevised telethon felt briefly like it was setting the entire world spinning in the right direction again.
Oh, well, good thing you didn't televise it then, this 25-hour speech.
And unfortunately, no one reads Slate, so no one's going to get that headline except for those watching this show. Here's someone who's not impressed with Cory Booker's speech. Adam Johnson. Alas, Cory Booker spoke for 25 hours but couldn't find time to mention Mahmoud Khalil or any of the other 300-plus college students being deported by Trump for pure political speech, or Trump's open embrace of ethnic cleansing in Gaza. Courage, but per usual, terms and conditions apply. Angry Crow writes, nowhere in this 25-hour filibuster did Cory Booker mention how Israel is starving Palestinians in Gaza by blockading all the entrances and letting all the aid rot in trucks waiting to cross into Gaza. Cory Booker has also failed to condemn Israel for murdering UN personnel. Here's why it read, if you were surprised to find out who Cory Booker had as a rabbi, wait till you find out who it is. It's none other than rabbi and dildo salesman Shmuley Boteach. Why
do you think the dildo? Now he says they're kosher dildos. His daughter's dildo company. Are they sold in jars?
That's a great question. That's a great question. Here is some of what Cory Booker spent 25 hours talking about.
There's the Black Jewish Caucus, and in fact, I keep this
Juneteenth Seder coming up.
Juneteenth Seder coming up, and I'm gonna put this on as you have it on, as I think about Edon Alexander and all those who are suffering. I'm just so grateful for our friendship and what we've done against anti-Semitism, what we've done for the Abraham Accords. You are somebody that you and I find a lot of ways to work with. And one of the best things I saw in you was on January 6th, sitting in this row, me, you, Mark Kelly. And I always say that the best, often in the most difficult of circumstances, you see the best of people. And I don't know if you remember this, but staffers started rushed in, and usually you have to have special identification. And then some of them stood behind us, and they were crying, and they were upset, and they were frightened.
Can you imagine him listening to this for 25 hours? Like,
no. That's like Guantanamo. Dude, Guantanamo, they didn't do nothing as bad as having to sit through Cory Booker jabbering. By the way, how is it? So you like Trump, Cory? Is that what this is about? Because you're so proud of the things we've done. That's Trump, buddy. Are you for or against him?
Yeah, it's a good question. Here he is, by the way, with his friend Rabbi Shmuley Boteach. I don't know how Shmuley manages to make all these friends and get all these photo ops in, but there he is with Cory Booker, who he's schooled in Judaism, apparently.
Here's why Cory Booker, Hakeem Jeffries. Now, I can't back this up, but I really do feel strongly that he's like a failed clone of Cory Booker that came out like dumber and lumpier. I'd rather see his speech. He go, hope not hate, bleep not bloop. You ever see him get going?
So that's Cory Booker. 25 hours talking about nothing. And I think he will use this to launch his presidential nomination in 2028. He's already ran before. Aside from that, I'm not sure what else this accomplished, but boring whoever had to sit through any part of it.
Yeah, they were trying to probably kill off some of the old people that are still left over.
Come see us on tour in Syracuse, New York, Atlantic City, Levittown, New York, Cohoes, New York, Los Angeles, Bakersfield, San Jose, Buffalo, Toledo, Montreal, and Toronto. Go to jimmydore.com for the cheapest tickets.